Alright, we'll give this a try. Hey YouTube, I'm going to do a little video here on a real simple setup, but for those that doubt that you can actually run a house, at least the necessities, on a 2000 watt generator or approximate size. Well, here's a little bit of a show and tell, if you want to call it that. Let's see, it's January 21st, it's below zero. I don't have an exact temperature, but as you can unfortunately see, unfortunately, the flashes are actually my breath in front of the camera, and I keep showing the outside, but here we go. We're going to do a little bit of a video with this generator right here. Yamaha EF2000is. It's on economy mode right now. This is with a brand new setup for a home generator. It can be upgraded for a larger generator, but we're going to give it a try on 2000 watt for a approximate 2,000 square foot house. Then we've got lighting outside. We've got below zero, so that means we've got furnaces, we've got everything. We've got all kinds of stuff to do. So we're going to track it in. It's running now, so it's easier than having to start it during the video. But it's not on anything now. Like if you go right here, you're nothing different. Unplugged, plugged, nothing. Hooked up to the circuit. And a track back with an extension cord up to the brand new setup. Panel for the generator, and then one for the welder. That is not hooked up yet, but this is the excitement of the video. Let's go simulate a power outage. Below zero, Minnesota, night. Alright, heard all the shakiness. Got a dog that likes to go outside and a cat that wants attention. So we're going to walk over to the panel. We've got the little workbench here still set up from setting up this generator panel that we have here. Let's back up a bit. Main breaker, normal of the house. You don't notice anything different with that except it's covered with oak panels. Addition, as you can see, it was cut out of the sheetrock, and the transfer switch for the generator is in that box. Takes 8 circuits out of there. 8 right out of the main panel, runs through there. So we're going to simulate a power outage. Right now, we're going to scoot over here so you can kind of see, pardon the shaky video. Not meant to be professional, however, just to show you what this little generator can do. Listen carefully, you can hear that the blower is working with the furnace. It's not actually blowing out hot air right now, but I turn it on to on, so I know it's on when I turn the generator on. Alright. Main panel, we're going to simulate a power outage. You'll kind of see this if you can look in the back. You can't see too well, but there's some lights out to a shed in the backyard. I'm going to go into the main panel. And as you can see, typically with your main, you're going to shut that off. Before I do that, I don't have a flashlight, so we're going to do this by opening up the top panel. We're a little bit more prepared than your typical power outage, but this is going to be simulated. So again, you got the main one, you've got your main breaker for the house main, all of your other circuits, and then the generator transfer switch. With the main one, we're going to pretend we're losing power now. You're going to hear this. Take the main, switch it on over. Alright, we have lost all power at the house. Can't see anything except the light that's flashing off the camera. Lost power out at the shed. We have a whole lot of nothing here. Except you'll see eyes that are flashing of the pets. We got a cat up on the back of the couch. We've got, let's go out to the generator. You hear that that's still idling just as it was. Same as it was. Back in here with the lights just of the camera. The house has absolutely no power. Let's go through it. People call me crazy to do these kind of tests and videos when it's below zero in case it goofs something up with the furnace, but I'm confident here. Alright, with the main panel, power goes out right now. What we want to do is, it is a small generator, we all know this. It's 2,000 watt, and there's lots of power demand in a house. When you have it come through the main panel, you want to turn off the 8 circuits. So you got all of them off here, and you want to load, I believe the term is load shed. I could be incorrect. However, you don't want to turn everything on at once, otherwise it either kicks the generator in overload or it just simply locks it up and shuts it down. You shall hear no difference if you listen real carefully for the generator running in the background. I'm going to switch it over, so we'll turn the main power down. Again, no difference. And the generator panel on. No difference. It's probably really hard to hear, but I'm going to let you know right now that it's not winding up. It's on economy mode again. It's not on the wide open typical generator settings. So we're going to go slowly here. We're going to start up again 1 through 8. It's a brand new setup. Does not have all the labeling done yet. But our first panel here, first part of the panel, does go for the 15 amp circuit is for the blower fan. We're going to do that. I don't know if you can hear that, but the blower fan did kick on, as well as the rest of the house. Most of it I'm going to start up now with the other 7 circuits. It did start the blower fan fine. You cannot hear it in the video. However, I'm going to go with the rest of them. We're going to be a little bit aggressive here, and hopefully we don't kick out the generator in high. Getting closer. All right. 8 circuits, not the entire house, but what the panel can handle. The important circuitry. Everything is on the generator now. And you can hear in the background the dog is ringing the bell. She wants to go outside and see probably what's running outside. It sounds like a little bit of a lawnmower out there. It's quieter. It sounds like an engine, so she wants to know what's going on. All right. Just as before we shut off the power, generator is running the furnace. The power demand part of it, which is the blower motor. Doesn't take anything to run the gas part of it. We still don't have lighting turned on down here. However, I can turn it on now if you want to. There we go. It'll run, these are incandescent lights. They're 100 watts a piece. They're dimmable. It's one of these fancy rooms that you want to still have it. I'm going to slip my shoes on here. Show you that the generator is now running pretty high. All right. It's cranking up, but we're going to walk out into the snow. Again, it's below 0. It's cold, but got lighting. Alright, let's go back inside the house. Again, it is, tell by knowing the generator, it's not wide open. It's definitely drawing quite a bit. But this is what we got running on the generator now. Go for a quick walk through the house. Again, we've got the main furnace. That is running. Water heater will not be on, that is obvious. With such a small generator, that's not likely. We've got a small chest freezer. That is up and running. Hard to tell with the green light, but it's on. Lighting will not work in all circuits. We have 8 of them. Bathroom is completely nothing, so we're going to pass on that one. That's an off-limits one. Let's go upstairs. We can, another incandescent bulb for the stairs. You see the creepy eyes for the dog. All right, she wants to know what's going on. Main floor. Again, this is 100% generator. 2,000 watt generator. These are LEDs. They're cheating, but you hardly know the difference. You spend a little bit in the beginning, but you can run it off of a 2,000 watt generator. All of the lighting outside, LED. It's been that way for about a year. Works fine. Main floor. Alright, we've got our typical fluorescent fixture, about 113, 120 watts. I do forget, but that's what we're running there. LED on the far side, that little spotlight coming out of the ceiling, that is LED. Those are LED as well, only about 35 watts a piece. So, if we want to test it, hopefully we don't go dim during the video, We've got our main, these are lights coming on right now that are dim and bright here. These are actually incandescent bulbs. It is able to run all the bulbs. Here, I can turn on fluorescent, those are fluorescent bulbs inside the ceiling fan, and I think we could turn them. Yep, we can turn on the fan as well. No need to run all that, so let's go upstairs. Now, I did not put on the main circuit for the for your microwave. We can run that. That comes on a typical circuit that's actually tucked in the back of, there it is. See that? You can run it with an extension cord to the circuit that feeds the crock pot and everything else. These are charged. All of these outlets are still on, along with the refrigerator. Refrigerator is on. The refrigerator and freezer. Alright, let's go upstairs. Keep this video going. Lighting. Got it on. Main hallway. Let's go up here to the bathroom, the main area of the house. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. 1 bathroom does not have any lighting. We've got lighting. Alright, so that'll go. That's all we need in here. I believe that even the outlets are charged. However, we won't run any hair dryers with such a little one. So, alright. Alright, we've got our lighting inside of the, I call it the radio room or the computer room. Got our radio stuff here and everything will run there. Master bedroom, nothing fancy. We've got our 2 side lights there. We can turn on our main. Oh, that's going to be, let's see here. Lighting, okay. So that goes on. We can do closet lighting, that comes on too. So again, you can live fairly comfortable with a 2,000 watt generator. Seems crazy, takes a little bit of money and an investment in the beginning for having a lot of LEDs and compact fluorescents. Alright, reaching here for the light here. We got the fan, we've got the light. And we've got our typical light here in a typical bedroom. Small bedroom, but still there. So there you go. Everything that's running in the house now, everything that I typically use, is currently running now. Again, lighting is all comfortable. I can heat the house, kind of sweeping through everything here. Can turn on more things that aren't on already, but you get the idea. It will run the house. I think the last little setting here, we'll go back to the main breaker, walk through the dark. It looks darker on here. Again, our main panel is off. To the left is off, so we've got that going on. We're going to go out to the garage. We're going to put a little bit extra work on the generator because it doesn't have enough already. We're going to turn on the garage lighting. And that'll be the last test. Excuse me for a second while I turn around and put on my shoes. There we go. And then we're going to go out to the garage, turn on the lighting. Alright, here goes the lighting. There you go. You can see my breath again. It looked like... There we are. All right, there we go. All of this, the entire house, running off of a Yamaha EF2000is. It is possible.